Arc 2 Metal Newcomer is finally over. Oh my god, I've been waiting to say that for so long. I am excited out of my mind. It's finally done. Thank the Lord. Thank Jesus. Today's gonna be a great day. Well, it's 7:55 right now. Really don't have that much of the day left. It's gonna be a good night, is what I mean to say. Because Arc 3 is now started back up. One of my favorites. I'm telling y'all, this arc is gas. This episode might be a little bit shorter. I mean, well, that's to be expected after you see that 33-minute long video I made. God damn. But I'm excited for this. I am excited for this. And with this short little episode we got going on here, let's get it moving. Oh, before I start, these couple next videos aren't gonna have an intro. That's kind of because I'm planning something related to that, but I guess you're gonna find out when we come to it. Okay, let's get to it. Alright, strange transition without an intro, but I'm sure we're gonna get used to it soon. Again, this is a temporary setback. We will have an intro soon, and not the same one, but again, we'll jump on that bridge when we get to it. So for now, start it up. Him. Heroes. The ones on the front lines of a battle between justice and evil doings. Policemen, firefighters, doctors, or in this world, those heroes like Endeavor, Common Weakness, Death Arms, Hawks, Mountain Lady, and one of the greatest heroes alive, All Might. These types of heroes have done the most to protect what matters to them. Their families, their friends, their cities, their people. These heroes come from all different shapes and sizes, from all different places and backgrounds, and each hero has their past. Some of their pasts aren't as happy as others, especially for our hero. Open your eyes. We have a surprise for you. Huh? Real opened his eyes and looked around him. He was laying on a bright yellow floor, which already was a strange thing, but all around him was something that appeared to be fog spreading across the floor. Real stood up to his feet. I was just in bed. Where am I? He then looked around some more. He stood in some large yellow landscape. There weren't any signs of life. There was just him. This place didn't seem to be something from the real world, but rather a different realm because of his mystical aura. Oh, this place again. But what was that voice? Rio then looked behind him. There, behind him, was a massive black aura that seemed like a large pillar that emitted a huge menacing energy. There was almost nothing to worry about, however, because this pillar of darkness was some distance away. It couldn't have been him. He hasn't done anything for a while, thank God. But if he didn't say anything, who did? Turn around, you ninny. Real turned to the voice that he heard, but saw nobody there. What he instead saw was a chessboard on a table with two chairs next to it. Take a seat. Okay. Am I being talked to by a chess table? No, dummy, take a seat. Real walked over to the table and took a seat with the side of the black chess pieces. So, where are you? I'm right here. Rio heard the voice continue to speak to him, and now his voice was heard right in front of Rio. Where is right here? Could you try to be more specific? Then Rio blinked for just a quarter of a second, and after he opened his eyes again, a dark humanoid figure sat in the chair in front of him, right in front of the white chess pieces. Hey, you. It's an odd place to speak to you again. But hey, why shouldn't friends talk? Who, who are you? I can be anyone you want me to be. This is because you are already anything I want you to be. Excuse me? Hey, don't focus on the negative. Remember, I'm a friend. What do you want? I just wanted to play a little game, you know, and just talk a little bit. There's some things that we don't know about each other, clearly. So let's have a little moment to know who we really are. Well, if you want to talk so much, then answer the question I asked. Who are you? I'm your buddy, Rio. Come on now. Specifically, who? That would just take the fun out of the game, wouldn't it? Anyway, let's talk, Rio. Just a little convo. The figure then picked up a pawn and moved it forward. So how did the last 2 weeks go for you? You still thinking about what happened? Why is this question so specific? I heard the rumors. Then the figure began to change shape swiftly. We both did. What the? So that day must have been rough. But Katie, dude? For all we heard, you practically manhandled her. What? What? No, that. But I was. Okay. What just happened? Since when was there two of you? Don't try to change the subject. Let me make yourself look worse. No, we'll get back to that. But I just saw you transform into a new person. What happened? Nothing happened, Rio. What do you think this is, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? I just decided to speak up because I have some questions for you. Now back on topic. How did that day go? Did you even really consider how Katie really felt? Or did you just put on the act of a hero to stop the incidences of that day? What do you mean? Actually, better question. How do you know this? Well, where do you think we are right now? Look around. Do you think this is the world you know? The figure then changed shape again. My subordinate is correct. This place is not a Mother Nature's creation. An infinite plane of only what the mind can imagine. This is not our world, but it should be very recognizable to you. You've been here before. But I understand if you don't know what this place is. Well, where are we then? I'll let you put the clues together. That is, if you're capable of doing that same task again, which I don't believe you are. After your abysmal display of false heroism that day, I can't help but believe that what you're doing is putting on an act. I'm sorry? You should be. We've never taken on a role like this before, from what we understand. You've taken the name King Midas? How prideful of you. That's not the reason why I called myself that. Well, I'm sure that I can just imagine the real reason. As the legend of the actual King Midas stated, he could turn anything he touched to gold, but he soon learned that he was spreading a curse around him, even to the people close to him. So is this a sign that you recognize that you are the source of spreading curses? No, that's not it at all. The figure then changed shape again. Oh, really? Yeah, okay, yeah. Well then, what the hell is that? The figure lifted a finger to the dark pillar in the distance. This time, however, a pair of red eyes glowed inside the aura. Oh no. If that's not the source of all the bad things you've caused, then you yourself are the main issue. Wake up, Rio. You're as dumb as a box of bricks if you really don't think of yourself as a bad guy. Think about what you've done. You fought Katie like she was a different human being. Like she wasn't your friend. And you know what? All of her actions that she took that day were justified, apart from killing the kid. It wasn't my fault. We came to a realization at the end of the day, and we knew that it was all just one big misunderstanding. It was never your fault. Because it just so happened to be a coincidence that you aren't there the same day that Katie got her eyes slashed. Yeah, it was. Don't seem like a coincidence, if you ask me. But more like you just not wanting to act. No, I literally couldn't help her if I tried. It was too late for her. I was already gone. Sure. The figure didn't change shape again. Well, we didn't come here just to open your eyes to the harsh truth. Although it is a fact that you are an actor at heart, we still are here to play a game. So, we'll continue this later. What? First off, I still don't know either of you. Second off, I don't want to talk to someone who's just going to make me feel like garbage. And thirdly, uh, you only moved once. Oh, once is enough for now. Now it's your turn to make a move. Let's talk later. Yeah. Then Rio felt a strong urge to close his eyes. What is this? Force. Rio was slowly falling asleep. Ever so slowly, Rio closed his eyes. After a while of keeping his eyes shut, Rio felt someone push against his arm. A familiar voice. Rio, Rio, wake up. Rio, you okay? Wake up. Huh? Rio opened his eyes again and awoke on a mattress on the floor. He was in his dorm room. The room had a singular bed, one table, closet, refrigerator, and bathroom. But now, for some reason, Deck kneeled next to Rio trying to wake him up. He then sat up from the bed. I'm up. I'm up. Oh, good. Hey, I'm not sure if you knew, but your door was open, like all night, and you were saying some things while you were sleeping. I just wanted to know if you were all right. Things like what? It sounded like you were asking to be let out, even though your door was wide open. You have a bad dream or something? I was asking to let out. Oh no, that couldn't mean no, no. There's no way this could be happening, right? Not again. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Well, get well soon. Yeah. Oh, and I suggest you get dressed soon. We gotta go in a while for school. Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys just go on ahead of me. All right then. See you there. The Cunning left the room as Rio stood from the bed. What is happening today? Those two. Who were they? And why is he starting to take action again? Ooh, Nelly, that is a wrap for first episode of Arc 3. Oh my god, I still can't believe it's here. Even though we just ended it, but woo! If you like this, if you're ready for more, if you like down below, leave a comment down below, subscribe down below, and catch y'all on the flip. Woo!